Hello and welcome back to a new video. My name is Kayla, also known as Kaylofit. Today we're going to be diving into all of the men's items that are dropping for Black Friday. If you haven't already, you can check out my video. I went over all of the women's items that are dropping, but today is more focus on the men's item. The reason I'm going through them in a separate video is because I have a very tomboy side of me. I like to style things differently. I love baggy clothes. I have a very boy-esque part of my fashion sense and part of the clothes I like to wear, and so I figured I would share that in a separate video and how I would style them, fitting of the men's clothes on a woman's body, etc. for all my tomboys out there, or for all my girls who just love wearing a baggy set outfit just like me. I used to get made fun of growing up wearing clothes like this, so now that I get to express myself, wear clothes that I love, be sponsored and affiliated with a brand that I genuinely love the products that they make, and be praised for the outfits that I wear and the baggy fits and the boy clothes, I love it. So if you at all ever get made fun of, you struggle wearing the clothes you want and expressing yourself, whether that's more feminine clothes or more manly clothes, forget about it. Just be you, wear what you want to wear, and that's all you need to know, and that's all you need to remember. Don't ever forget that. Let's dive into all the items that I snagged from the Black Friday sale. Prior to us going through everything today, sale is going to be the 26th through December 3rd. That entire week, and my code will be 30% off. So if you guys choose to support me, if this video helps you in any way, that will support me directly during this holiday, as well as save you guys 30%. Typically my code is 15, but now it's going to be 30% off of everything on the site. All the pricing I'm going to show you in today's video is going to be with that 30% discount, as if you were going to use my code KAYLO at checkout. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below. My stats are 5'4", and I'm about 140 pounds right now as we speak. Let's get into it. Starting off with the more winter style type jackets, heavier set. This is the Polar Sherpa. I'm wearing a size small in this. It is very thick. It's way thicker than I thought. I expected it to be more of like, you know, like a thinner North Face. No, this thing is thick. Okay, this is heavy. Like if I had to put this on a scale, like it would be a few pounds, I feel like. It's very, very thick, super, super fuzzy, super soft. It does not have stretch to it. Just a heads up on that. Ton of different details in it. Look at that. You got YOUNGLA stitched in on the back. You have this really cool logo on the front. It's YOUNGLA Winter Expedition. Come on, it's all stitched in, zippers, and in the inside, because I know everyone's gonna wonder, is it fuzzy on the inside? It is not fuzzy on the inside. It is soft on the inside, but you can see that like fuzziness through it. So that way it's not over, like it's too warm. I know sometimes, I think they've dropped a fuzzy one in the past and it was fuzzy in the inside and the outside, and it was way, way too much. This is perfect. Emphasis on Sherpa, Polar Sherpa. Okay, this will be $46 at checkout with code KAYLO. Tons of cool colors. I really like this color, but the more that I've seen everyone wear the other color, which I think it's like a darker tealy color, I actually like that one more. If I had to go back, I might switch it, but I also like, nothing wrong with baby blue. I love me a baby blue. Taking a look at the Bronco Jacket. I would call this a Carhartt. I would call this YOUNGLA's version of a Carhartt. I love this thing. I actually posted on my story and my dad was like, oh, they're making Carhartts now? And I was like, no dad, but yes, this is actually a Carhartt. Fuzzy in the hoodie. It's heavy, heavy duty. You can tell it's thick. Got some cool logos and things going on all around of it. That is on the hood, branding on the front pocket like that. And this is a zipper pocket, so you can store some things in there, okay? It is fuzzy in the inside. The Sherpa one, Polar Sherpa is not, but this Bronco Jacket is fuzzy everywhere except the inside of the sleeve. I did want to get a small in this, but I had it in my cart and then the small ended up selling out. So this is a medium, and I'm actually kind of happy I have the medium because I can layer. So I can wear a big hoodie underneath this. I could probably wear the Sherpa underneath this. That would be extra warm in that case. But I could wear a hoodie underneath this, layer it. It's the perfect size for that. If I got a small, it might not be as baggy as I would want it to be to layer. If you want to layer with this, I would say size up. If you don't, you could stay true to size, but it is already pretty baggy. And then you have your two pockets on the side as well, and nothing on the back. Very minimal branding, which I love, so people will just think it's kind of like a Carhartt. Pricing on this is really, really good. So for this, it's gonna be $77, and this is very, very heavy duty. Like winter season is coming. If you live somewhere where it's cold, or you're gonna be visiting somewhere where it's cold, you wanna look stylish, you wanna give C-bum Carhartt vibes, this is the jacket for you. I feel this is gonna sell pretty fast, so definitely jump on it if you want it right away. Taking a look at some of my favorite zip-ups from this collection, we have the Venom Jacket. I love this thing, okay? If you guys saw the women's video, you know that we have kind of a really cool similar design in the women's drop. This one is just different. Okay, let me explain why. The inside, it's still like a terry cotton, just like the women's one, but this one is different in the fact that the way the printing is done, it's meant to, like when you pull it apart, watch closely, like here. Did you hear that? Listen. it's meant to break. So you can kind of make it your own, which I really like. It's laid on so thick. Like this feels like a designer jacket and it actually looks like one. I wore this to the gym and I had 2 people compliment me. People don't normally compliment me on my outfits, especially the gym I go to. It's very private and just people don't talk to each other. And I had 2 compliments on this jacket that I just warmed up in. That should say enough about this jacket. Just the YOUNGLA stitched in on the hood. So that is more stitched in, it's not painted on. And then you just have the big design on the sleeves on both sides. And then you have just that huge logo across the front and then your front pockets as well. Oh wait, the design goes into the pocket. That's actually cool. I didn't even notice that. I just realized that. Love this jacket. I think this was also sell really fast. It's got a distressed look on the hood, all over the trim, the hems, the sleeves. So you can see all the details on there. Very high quality. It's very much giving designer, but not the price of designer, which we know and love YOUNGLA for. Okay, here we have the Maverick hoodie. This, I don't know how else to explain this hoodie, but it very much gives represent. Very minimal branding, heavy, it's great, like amazing quality. And I'm really upset I didn't get the matching sweats with it. I just looked at them and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like the way those fit. And so I didn't. But now listening to everyone's feedback on the sweat set, I'm pissed I didn't get them because I probably would have fell in love with them just as much as I fell in love with the zip up. So this is a little bit more of a crop zip, which I like. So it sits a little bit higher. It sits like right above your waist. I wanna layer it with a baggy t-shirt and just kind of fold it up a little bit more. So it just gives that layering aspect. That's very, very high quality. I love the different look on the color of the zipper. I love the minimal branding. This is like a velvet-y feel. And then the only other logo is gonna be on the back right there. Super fuzzy, it's fleece in the inside. High quality, it's clean cut. It's just that perfect like gray zip up that everyone wants, but gives like represent like high-end vibe. So they nailed this hoodie. Heather gray is like my new obsession lately. I'm just wearing a lot of gray and this really fits the vibe. I wore this to the airport. I wore this when I was around Disney, when I was in Florida. Like it was hot, but like I forced myself to wear this because I love it so much, okay? That's all you need to know about the Maverick set. Taking a look at the baggy jeans. Now, as a woman who loves baggy jeans that are oversized, they don't fit weird in different parts of your body and then fit great in other parts, you have come to the right place because YOUNGLA absolutely crushes their men's jeans in a way that they fit women great. Okay, let's talk about it. First, we have the men's Carpenter jeans. They're just giving very like painter, work, blue collar. Like I absolutely love these. I wore them so much. Look at how much I wore them already. Look how dirty they are. Look how destroyed they are. Yeah, okay, they're very baggy, but I love them. In all of men's stuff, I wear a size medium in regards to jeans, joggers, pants, because I want them to be baggy. If I wore a small, they would fit a little bit tighter in areas that I don't want it to be. So medium is perfect. These are very much like Wrangler hardcore jeans, but they're so comfy. They don't have a ton of stretch, which is also important if you want the more baggy fit because they're not going to be stretchy. But I love all the details on here. It gives Wrangler, and then it says YOUNGLA right there, which is super cool as well. We love the details. What I ended up doing is they actually made the waist a little bit bigger on their recent pants that dropped compared to like previous drops. Previous drops, I could put the button and they would fit perfect. They would not fall off my waist. They would sit as like a low rise, but they increased the size on this recent drop. So what I had to do is I actually ordered my own Amazon button off Amazon. I'll link these for you ladies if you want to like suck it in with a tight waist. And so instead of hooking it on the original button that is there, I just hook it on here, this new button that I put in there myself, and then it fits perfectly on my waist and it sits as a low rise baggy jeans. That is a little hack if you are buying any of these jeans but they just don't fit you properly. Get yourself a freaking reusable thing. I have like 8 of these and I pop them in jeans all the time. They do not move. Believe me, trust you need these. Like you need these. Just know if you don't get anything from YOUNGLA, then you just need to get these buttons, okay? I'll link them for you down below. They sit perfectly. I love them. Again, no stretch, size medium, $48. You really can't beat that. I will wear these until they are destroyed. So $48 for a pair of jeans that I'll wear for a long time. You can't pass that up. You can't pass that up. The underground jean. I am a sucker for jeans that are just weird. They're kind of out there, but it's subtle, but it's not. I love these. And this is really in right now. Plastering logos all over the place. Yeah, it's in. And I would say YOUNGLA freaking crushed it per usual. Ton of different cool designs. They're only on the front of the jean, which is cool too. And then the back gives straight up Levi, but it's not. It's YOUNGLA. Joke's on you, dog. Joke's on you. Like, same thing with these. I had to add, again, these are not stretchy, just like the Carpenter ones. They're a little bit of a lighter wash. And then I also had to add in, again, that extra button because like I said, they made the waist a little bit bigger on this line of jeans compared to the last. Already wore the shit out of these. Can you tell? Yeah. I like my jeans to drag on the ground. You know, I like to beat them up. I like to make them what I want to make them. But I love all the cool details on there. There's just so many cool different designs all over the place. And these will really stand out, but not like in a super loud way and kind of like a I'm different, but like not like I'm different. You know what I mean? They crush those. Love those. Love those. The pants I believe that will sell out so insanely fast. If you're not ready, you'll never get them. okay? These tree camo pants. I've seen a ton of girls wear them and I've seen a ton of guys wear them already. There's a reason for that. They are like 100% cotton. These are so breathable. They're lighter weight. They just give carpenter vibes, but in a camo way. So they're the same as like carpenter pants in a sense, but they're cotton and they're camo. Small minimal branding up there. And then as well as like I showed you on the back pocket. The best feature about these pants is in the waistband. Let me explain, okay? Let me explain. So typically they increase the waistband. I always have to add a button because they're falling off my waist now. Well, in these pants, you don't have to do that. In these pants, they added a string that goes throughout the entire waistband. So all you have to do is tie that string and it's gonna pull that waist tighter. And so you can just button it. So shout out all my baggy jean girls. Shout out my small waist girls that want a really baggy jean, but they don't want it to fall off their waist. These camo tree pants, the carpenter ones, they're gonna hit. I'm gonna tell you right now, everyone's gonna have them. So if you really want these, I would snag these as fast as possible. Size medium, $49. Like we're not, like a high-end brand is charging $300 for a pair like this. You can get them for next to nothing at YOUNGLA with my code. You're welcome. That was my favorite category, if you can't tell. Last but not least, let's talk about the gold collab. I think a lot of these pieces will sell really fast because YOUNGLA is originally a fitness company and this collaboration is massive. It's massive, get ready. I grabbed 4 different items from them and I'm so obsessed with every single item that I grabbed. Starting off with the t-shirt, I did not grab any t-shirts from this drop, to be honest, except for these gold collab ones. I'm obsessed with this crop tee, obsessed. It's a perfect crop. There's a massive logo plastered on the back, which I love so much. This just gives really golds, okay? It really gives golds, if you know what I'm saying. It really gives that. It's a heavier set cotton. We got a logo on the side as well, the collab logo. So dope, and it's all over the place. And you have nothing else on the other sleeve. This is a really high quality piece of clothing. Versus the one I'm about to show you, this one is way better quality, super heavy, very soft, and has just a little bit of stretch, but not a ton. So this is more of a pump cover or kind of like a really cool, just vintage tee. That's what I would wear this more as, but it is a crop fit, so just know that. Now, versus this t-shirt, which this is still nice, stretchy, but a whole different type of material. Like this is more of a, you could wear this to the gym, you could also wear it as a vintage tee, but it's a lot lighter. It's not nearly as heavy. Like I said, very stretchy, double brushed. You could see it's soft on the surface, cotton, and then we have that logo on the back, and then you have the big logo plastered on the front. This is very Golds-esque. This is very OG gym-esque. Yeah, this is size small. These are, I wouldn't say tight on my arm, but they definitely fit on my arm. I wouldn't say I have the biggest arms in the world. Okay, so just know that if you're a guy buying this, I would definitely make sure to size up, or if you want them to just cuff your arms and squeeze them, also fine with me too. Typical regular schmegular Golds tee, okay, very nostalgic looking. Now my 2 favorite pieces from the Golds collab are these 2 personally. My number one, if I could only choose one item from the Golds collab from the men's side, it is this zip up. They nailed this zip up. I'm so happy I got it. Again, obsessed with Heather Gray lately. We have the front, we got that on the side, chest, and then the back. It's just giving very like old rustic looking. You can see it's kind of like faded. And then down on the sleeve, we have a cool little patch going on. Like I said, all the details on these in this collab are amazing and it just really screams gold. Look at that little accessory. Come on, like they really put they popped their for this, okay? Look at that. And then on the hood, you have that same logo that you've seen on the t-shirts and stuff as well. It is a fleece. It's very soft, very cozy. This is more of a heavier set jacket. Like this thing is heavy, which I love. I did get a small in this as well, and I love the fit of it. This is not a cropped fit. This is a full length fit, so perfectly oversized. Sleeves are massive. The opening is just like, everything about it they nailed. Like they really crushed it, and I would, if I just took this and I took all like the logos off it, I would take this silhouette and make a million hoodies out of it because it's so perfect. Like they nailed this zip up. Ultimate favorite piece from the Golds collab on the men's side. Last but not least, we have the other gold hoodie, which I think this will sell really well, especially because they have it in like the nostalgic golds blue color, which is really sick. I was gonna get it, but I was like, I don't think I'll wear it as much. So I stuck with a black. I'm very neutral girly. I always am wearing black, white, grays. Like that's just me to the core. It is what it is with pops of blue sometimes. Massive logo plastered on the front, all across the hoodie, going into the pocket. And then on the back, you just have that small logo right there. Nothing too crazy. Nothing on the hood, but the hood is massive, super massive. Kind of like a cotton terry fleece. So it's not super fleecy, but it is still have that like fuzzy effect to it, but it's not gonna like leave a bunch of fuzz all over you like the typical fleece would. Very simple, very basic, soft. There's really nothing to it. It's a OG like YOUNGLA hoodie just with a gold collaboration to it, but they nailed the fitting on all of this stuff. That is that for everything that I picked up from the men's side of the Black Friday sale. There is so many items that are dropping, it's crazy. One, a lot of them are big plastered logos all over the place, which I'm just not the biggest fan of right now, so I stayed away from them and I stayed more to basic things that I knew I would absolutely love. But maybe there's a ton on the website that you would love. You can check out down below right now the preview of everything that's gonna be dropping on Black Friday with the Black Friday prices as well, using code Kayla, which will be that 30% off. I typically wear mediums in almost everything men, but recently I have sized down to smalls in some items just because I want them to be a little bit more fitted and not too baggy. I go between a small and a medium. All pants, all bottoms, I always wear mediums in though, no matter what, because I want them to be baggy. I do not want them to be tight on me. If I want them to be tight, I'll just wear the women's, right? So that's where I sit on that. There's gonna be a lot of stuff restocking as well. There's the AOT restocking. Everything that is already on sale will be an additional 30% off. So do not forget to check the sale portion of the website as you're shopping, because that stuff's gonna be discounted so much more heavily with an additional 30% on it. I think a lot of people are gonna forget about that because they're gonna be so racing to get these other items, which is fine because they're gonna sell out fast, but also don't forget about the 30% on top of the other sale items, okay? Don't forget it, don't forget it. But I love you guys so much. If you do choose to use code KAYLO, I appreciate you. If you choose to support me, I appreciate you. If you chose to watch this video, if you're still here right now, comment I made it and let me know that you actually watched it. You hung out with me today. I love you guys so much. As always, remember, control controllable and believe in yourself. Tap down battle. Peace. I forgot to talk about this, but this backpack is fire. Like, look at this. This thing is so sick. Look at the inside. It's like velvety. Like, if you're still here, you get to see all of this. It is just freaking nice. It's like a canvas. See, it's got the back skateboard in there. Not everyone's gonna love this one. I like it because it's super loud and like in your face, but that's just me. Goodbye. This actually took me way quicker than the women's one. The women's one took me like a whole 48 hours. Okay, shout out to my tomboys. Shout out to my tomboy shawties. Shout out to my baggy girl shawties. All right, peace.